Sports are a fun yet time-consuming extracurricular activity in high school. They have both a lot of positive and negative effects. The following is a series of interviews of several future, current, and previous college athletes and their beliefs as to how sports has impacted them.
Well, it's really taught me how to be a leader. I think that there's very few situations outside of sports where you have a chance to lead a bunch of people and to take the opportunity to step up and do that. Also, it really teaches you to work hard, and it teaches you that nothing really is handed to you in this life. You have to work for it, and if you want to be successful in life, then you have to have the work ethic. Yeah, I definitely think that the only real negative impact of sports are injuries, as you mentioned, and just lack of time.
I definitely would say that athletics and sports in general have impacted me in such a positive way in all areas of my life. I've loved sports ever since I was little. I had the time of my life. It was very invigorating. It helped me to do better in my classes. In fact, when we were in season, I noticed that my academics were even at a higher level, and our team really motivated each other. It was a great physical experience where playing soccer in college, I was in the best shape of my life. I was very healthy, emotionally, physically, and it really just I developed such a love for sports in general.
So I would say overall athletics has affected me very positively. One thing I love about athletics is it's a great outlet. It's always there for me anytime I'm stressed out or anytime I want to have some fun. It's pushed me to be a better person on and off the field. You need to be incredibly disciplined, and so that's kind of a life lesson that I've learned through athletics and through some of the great coaches that I've had that I feel like I've been able to apply to a bunch of different facets of my life. In terms of side effects of athletics, it's super time consuming. While I do enjoy every minute I'm putting into baseball, it definitely cuts into to other things and other obligations, and it's just about having your priorities straight, and where you prioritize your athletics really determines how much time you put into it and how much you get out of it. So I'd say the only side effect I have is that or negative is that it's really time consuming, but I still enjoy it.
And would you recommend it to other people?
Yeah, I'd recommend it to people who are passionate about it. It's not playing athletics in college is nothing light. It's a serious commitment, but if you love it, it'll make your college experience fun.
Yeah.
Okay. Sports have taught me the value of team and the value of working with one another. Right now I'm in track, and even though it's really an individual sport, it's still a really big team sport, and you work together. And I've learned to apply that to my life outside of sports, so with school and with friends, and really anything. Sports have taught me the value of working with one another to reach your goal.
My name is Darren Schulman, and wrestling has taught me hard work, mental toughness, and discipline, which easily translates into everyday life. Once you have wrestled, everything else that you do is easy.
And would you recommend sports to anyone else?
Absolutely. I think sports helps train you to be successful in life and whatever you do.
I've been playing organized sports since I was like 5 years old, and it's just a really good way to make new friends and get yourself outside and exercising and all that. But unfortunately for me, over the course of I'd say 11 years, I've had 5 concussions, and concussions are a very serious injury. Many people might not think that because you're still fine, you can still do normal things, but it's all in your head and you only have one head. So concussions are a serious injury, even though some people might not think that. But for me, my symptoms have been being really tired, light sensitivity, and just irritation overall. And it's affected my schoolwork as well as my sports life. And of of course, I recommend sports to other people. It's a good way to make new friends and, get yourself outside and exercising.
As shown by these athletes, sports have a lot of positive lessons to be learned in nature, but also some negatives such as injury and time commitment. Overall, however, these athletes help determine that the positives outweigh the negatives.
Absolutely, yeah.